Hello, hello. Welcome to the Gig Economy Podcast, episode 267. I wrote the title wrong. I'm having trouble with numbers, aren't I, Larry? Like the last couple, I've been this like screwing it up because I swear it's 267, right?
I think so, yeah. But we'll just have to make a new disclaimer. No math, no geography, no numbers.
Yeah, exactly. No numbers. So 267. Not that it matters. We're going to talk about the big win in California about the unionization opportunity for Uber and Lyft driver gig workers, I think, in general. But before we get into that, go to gigeconomyshow.com for everything gig economy show related. I want to mention our Patreon members, Samson from Grand Rapids, Bud from North Carolina, Omar from Detroit, Delivery Cats from Michigan, Frank from Philly, Tom from Volo, Illinois, Jim from Connecticut, Miguel from GR, Linda from Tampa, Jerry from Kentucky, Faith from Vegas. And then we got a new member. The name is Metal Kickass. That's the name they put down. And we don't know where they're from. I did send them a message. So if you're out there listening, love to hear where you're from. You don't have to tell us, I guess, but we would like it. But if you want to join the Patreon, go to patreon.com/the Gig Econ podcast. Lots of tiers, 3 different tiers you can choose from. That has varying rewards and so on and so forth. So Larry, tell us about the Telegram group.
Yeah, the Telegram group's how we communicate. We have gig workers all across the country, sometimes all over the world that we communicate with. It's a good way to get to know some other gig workers who know the joys and the agonies of doing gig work. You can bitch and complain. We know what you're talking about, but it's also helps you just not feel so lonely when you're out there on the road doing deliveries or doing ride share, and a good way to make some friends in the gig world. Hello.
What's the next part of that?
Hold on. See, so new. I thought I froze up. I was like, oh shit.
Well, you are. It is on the struggle bus already. I'm telling you. But yeah.
Okay. No. So yeah, well, our new feature that we started last week is our Telegram clip of the week. Jason's gonna play for you now.
Today, this last order, I was dropping off, walking up to the door, and there was a fucking snake around the edge of the cement right in front of the stairs. Like 2 feet from me. I don't do snakes. I don't like snakes. I don't care what kind of snake it is. Again, I jumped. The guy is standing right there, and he's like, oh, it's just a gardener snake. Sir, I don't care. I don't care what kind of snake it is. Fuck that. No, if this was my house and my yard, my whole yard would be on fire right now. Like, I don't know how many jump scares that my heart can take today.
Yeah, so our poor friend Gabe, he had already been scared by a dog when he was making a delivery and jumped, and then came across a snake. I'm fine with snakes as long as I know. Like if somebody said, "Hey, I got this snake, I want to show you," I'll hold it. Whatever. Okay. But when they frighten you or surprise you out in the woods, you step over a log and then one is sitting right there. Yeah, that scares me.
Oh yeah, you're gonna scream. I have a big. Me and the gardener snakes in my yard we're trying to have a relationship because I like
love-hate relationship.
I love them because they eat a lot of bugs, and every year I get I have one that has babies. Like I've seen little snakes and stuff.
Yep.
But man, the other day, maybe like a month ago, not the other day, I ended up mowing over one. I'm like, bro, I didn't see it, and I chopped him up. But today what was I doing? Oh, I was spraying weeds in the backyard, and oh boy, did I rustle up a big one. It just
really
sitting in the yard, and I was like, okay, we're cool.
Yeah,
you go back in the woods, and I'll do my thing, and then I'll leave, and you can come back.
That's right. You do your thing, I'll do my thing, and never our paths shall cross.
Right. Oh, my daughter's like so afraid of them. Like they are just the tiniest little things. So.
Oh yeah. We used to catch them when I was a kid. We would, around this pond, we're in this cornfield or soybean field and stuff. You would catch the little ones, and then you'd There was ones we called them black racers because they were fast and they would chase you. They would.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they weren't poisonous or anything, but they were fast.
I wonder what is it about snakes that everyone hates. Like, is it just the surprise? Are they just? Is it just they're just? I don't know. It's something about them that
goes back to the Garden of Eden, man.
Yeah, it might. It definitely might. It definitely might. So. Everything we talk about as far as links are in the show notes, like the Telegram group. You can join that there. Tell us where you are when you join. And then, of course, the Patreon link and then the audio podcast link, too. You can download that. So let's just do stories of the road. Let's get to stories from the road.
Let's do it.
Go ahead. You up
right.
first?
Yeah, I'll go. So I had two. First one was Thirsty Thursday last night, and I just had a conversation, like 15, 20-minute conversation with our youngest daughter about being safe and rideshare and at concerts and stuff like this and sticking together and all that. And told her that, a couple times I've had to tell girls, hey, you need to get in and ride. Don't shove your drunk friend in my car and then go back to the party. So just had that conversation. First ride of the night, Thursday, go to pick up at this Mexican restaurant up on campus. Two girls standing there. I pull up. One girl gets in. The other one's like, get home safe, and turns and runs back in the restaurant. And I'm like, at this point, I didn't know this girl was wasted. But I'm like, hey, how you doing? And she's like, I don't know what's going on.
Is this the audio you sent me?
Yeah.
Shit, I should have pulled that. I would.
Yeah. And she was like, I don't know. She's like, is it Mexican night? Is it introduce yourself to a friend? She's like, I don't know what's going on. I was like, well, you were at a Mexican restaurant, but I don't know about all that other stuff. But I was like, well, did you have a good time anyway? She's like, I don't know. I don't remember. It's like she got roofied. I mean, seriously, she was that out of it. And so luckily it was like a 2-minute ride to her dorm, and the parking lot's not real close to the dorm. She's going to have to walk a little bit. And I'm like, I'm going to probably have to help her to her dorm. As soon as we pull in, I'm like, it's time to get out. She goes, I got to get out of this car. I am wet. I am so wet. I am soaking. My ass is soaking wet. And I was like, oh my gosh, this girl is pissed in my car.
Yeah.
And luckily it turned out that she had just poured a glass of water, accidentally dumped some water in my car.
Okay.
But it's a pretty good amount. It was like a puddle. And so she goes to get out of the car, takes one step, and just bam, right on the parking lot. Just laid out. Oof. So, you know how it is. It's a girl. You don't want to touch them, but you want to make sure they didn't bust their head open or anything.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of looking at her, and luckily this girl and guy walked by, and the girl, I like, can you help me for a minute, please? Would you help look and make sure she's okay? Because I don't want to touch her. And the girl's like, yeah.
Right.
And so she comes up and looks at her, and she's like, hey, she actually lives in my dorm. Would you like me to walk her back? I would love for you to walk her back. And then the dude turns around and he's like, are you her dad? And I'm like, no, I'm not her dad. I'd be beating her ass with her dad if she was this drunk. So then the second story was on Saturday night. I picked up some ladies and they were telling me they wanted to get my, they asked if I had a card so they could call me for another time because they're like, you're a good driver. She's like, tell them what happened with your driver last night. And this girl tells me this driver took her home. And they got to her apartment, and she put her hand on the seat to get out, and this driver grabbed her arm and would not let her go. He wanted to go up to her room with her. And
really?
Yeah. And so she put her hand in her purse. She's like, I have a gun, and I'm getting ready to shoot you if you not let me go. She said she had to tell him twice, and then he let her go.
Wow.
And I was like, I hope you reported him. She's like, well, I tried to go in the app, but I couldn't find anything that was exactly that incident. And I'm like, keep looking, please report this guy.
Yeah.
We wouldn't get these people out. That is ridiculous. I was like, if this dude who had that girl I had Thursday night, there's no telling what he would have done to her.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's scary.
It is scary. It's scary. But they were fun. They were really fun before that. And before we were going through, like a cop was pulling a guy over and like, uh-oh, Popo's here. They're like, that's all right. He pulls you over. We'll flash him. We'll get you out of it.
Oh, jeez.
I was like, well, I appreciate that, ladies.
I would have been like, well, while you're at it, can you flash me?
Let's practice. Let's
practice.
Yeah.
Let's make sure we got it right.
Let's get this all down.
Let's make sure we're going to actually get out of the ticket.
Yeah. Like, oh, one more time. I think we can do better. Better.
Do you want me to play that audio of your ride?
Yeah, sure. If you want to.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to boost it a little bit.
All right.
How you doing?
I don't know what's going on right now, but I think it's going great.
Okay. Not gonna get sick on me, are you?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm confused. Like, I don't know what the fuck. Like, it's Mexican night. I don't know. I'm confused. Like, what the hell are y'all bitches doing? Like,
Thirsty
is
Thursday.
it regular night? Is it Mexican night? Is it introduce yourself night? Is
It's your
it
douches time.
any of the above? Like, I don't know. Like, it's,
Did you have a good time anyway?
I don't know. I think I did.
You gonna be able to make it back okay?
My fucking ass cheeks are already wet. So yeah, keep going.
Well, we're here. Do you want me to walk you through your dorm?
Her ass cheeks are wet.
Dude, my ass cheeks are fucking civilly fucking wet. I'm going. God damn, my cheeks are fucking wet. Keep going. They're
What happened? How'd you get wet?
I'm wet. Whenever you get people out, I'm wet. I'm fucking wet. Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on either. I feel like
Oh, I think
That's when she hit the ground.
all right. Oh my gosh. That's great. I forget. Like, I listened to it. I don't know where I was at the time, but it hit better tonight when she's because you like described it, and then I hear I'm like, I'm fucking wet.
I know it. Yeah, and I was like, dude, if this is how my night's gonna go, you know, I'm gonna call it, you know. But luckily, and if she had pissed in my car, if that's what I definitely my night would have been over. But my next ride was really great, some really great people, and so the rest of the night was more uneventful. And actually, people were tipping pretty good. So
okay.
Yeah, had a decent night.
Stories for me. I realized I forgot to grab another screenshot, but I can just describe it.
Yeah.
I did some Spark, and then I had a couple of Uber Eats orders. One of the Uber Eats orders was a shop and deliver at Meijer, and it was some flowers. And I'm like, oh God, are you kidding me? Interesting thing though, when I went to go get the flowers, they put a price of like $14.99, right? Like assorted roses.
Mm-hmm.
I just grabbed like they weren't all roses, but they were some roses.
Yeah.
And $14.99. I didn't have to scan it. It was just like, oh, you got it. So that was a little strange.
Yeah.
And then the comment was like the notes was like, oh, why not flowers or something like that? And I'm like, do you realize you're writing that to me anyways? Like it was like he was trying to like flirt or something like that. So then I get there and then he sends me a message and he's like, hey, I don't know what apartment it is. It's an apartment complex. Yeah. And he goes, but where on the well, he didn't even say lower level. It's the patio with a lot of flowers on it. So I'm like, all right, there was one with a lot of flowers on it. So I stuck it back there and I took a picture. Well, I tried to, and it was uploading. And then I just kind of X'd out of it. And I thought that, and then it said, do you want to mark it as delivered? And so in my head, I had thought maybe it just was in a glitch. Like, you know how it just but apparently I didn't leave a picture and he reported it not delivered. So I got a report, which is like, I never get them. So it's one is no big deal, but, and I was really having trouble with my phone that day, but come to find out Verizon had a huge outage. I don't know if it must've been Saturday. And and so I'm not on Verizon, but I'm on like Xfinity, which uses Verizon towers. And it was very hit and miss, but it makes sense now. I didn't even know about. My friend told me, he's like, how's the gig world with Verizon being out? I was like, I don't know. Well, there's no problem. No one's talked about it.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh yeah, his phone was on SOS all day.
Oh crap. That's not good.
So yeah, I think that was the problem. It was just, everything was just so slow that day. And I guess that's what it was, but yeah, I got a report. So
no gold star for you today.
No gold star. Although he didn't remove the tip. Like I got all my pay for everything.
Yeah, that's weird.
So I don't know, but I fought it, but then it's like, So do you realize when you take a picture, and you're probably like, yeah, you're dumb, Jason. When you take a picture through the Uber app, it doesn't save in your camera roll.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, it does not. It's just passing through.
Yeah. So when I went to go fight it, I went to go to my camera roll, which I kind of knew already. I thought, but maybe, sure enough, it wasn't in there, so I couldn't show the picture. Which I think that should be an option, don't you think?
Yeah. Yeah. If people want to do that, have it saved locally too. Yeah. Because just for instances like this.
Yeah. I mean, I understand that. Maybe people don't want it, but give us the option. And you would think Apple would say, hey, just let you know this. I mean, I don't know. I know you'd have a lot of pictures in there, but like, that's my problem. I'll deal with that on my own.
You can always, you can delete those at the end of every shift if you want to.
And there's apps out there that you can use but you have to take 2 pictures. I think like you'd have to take your, with the app
Right.
and a timestamp it and all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
And then with the app, or with the whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I was kind of frustrated because I know I fucking delivered them.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I don't not deliver shit. Like that's just not me. So
exactly. And the dude didn't even know what apartment to deliver them to.
Well, yeah, he's obviously trying to mac on this girl or whatever. But I guess I don't know. It's fine. I mean, he described where it was, and I still kept my money, and even though he reported it, but whatever.
Yeah.
So, all right, moving forward, gig economy in the news. Like I said earlier, California reaches a deal with Uber and Lyft to allow driver unions, and Larry's going to talk about that.
Yeah. So this is a pretty big deal. Uber and Lyft have been fighting this for a long time, as far as allowing drivers to form a union. But the governor made a lot of concessions as far as the amount of insurance they have to have. They used to have $1 million insurance on each driver, and now I think that's lowered to like 300,000.
Yeah.
So pretty significant. So yeah, it says under the agreement, your drivers are going to have the opportunity to organize for increased pay and additional benefits. Supposedly this is going to, being able to reduce that insurance, that mandated insurance of $1 million is supposedly going to lower prices significantly, is what they say.
Yeah.
In the state of California, because that supposedly they've had some, higher prices because of that insurance mandate, and they say that it's way more than like taxis and buses and stuff have to have, according to them. So somehow it got introduced and passed at one point. But I think, from what I can tell, it sounds like it's not for all gig workers. I think it's just for the rideshare.
Okay.
Yeah, it says they're going to slash the minimum insurance requirement to $60,000 per person and $300,000 per incident. The original rules were established back in 2015 when rideshare was just starting out. So full details of both of the bills are supposedly going to be available early next week. So
yeah, a couple of things. Bubba Sue and I were kind of chatting back and forth about unions in the group, and we talked about Prop 22. This is going to be somehow they're going to be able to do it with Prop 22. So that, I guess that's not going to change. And I think she had brought that up about like it being a law. But that shit can get changed and stuff like that. But I guess it's not going to affect it, or it's going to work around it. So the insurance thing is interesting. So, I wonder why they went so high. Do you think like when they started doing it, governments were like, "Hey, bro, this seems dangerous." Like, because
it's brand new
standard.
Yeah. You wonder how it did get set at that high of an amount. I'm trying to find in here where it talked about it. It says the original rules established in 2015 are outsized insurance requirements that don't apply to other forms of transportation, such as taxis, buses, or limos. So, it might have just been this is an unknown thing, and we need to set this high until we see how this shakes out. and then you know how it is. After it gets implemented, it's hard to change.
Well, yeah, absolutely. It's same with the Prop 22. Obviously, once it it's tough to change.
Yeah.
You're better off making something new than trying to change something that's already established.
Yeah.
So I wonder what it like for your state and my state. I wonder what it is. I don't really know. If that's the standard. Also, too, I mean, obviously, they bargained with that. Hey, we'll lower the requirements, but
Right.
Then you'll let the union or unionize. So I'm really interested to see how that's going to work out. It seems like it's going to be a clusterfuck, but
I mean, it's California, so
I mean, it's not.
Probably will be.
I'm just saying, like in regards to like unionization, like with our district, there's one union. There's not. Well, there's teachers union and stuff so like that. But I mean, is that going to be like that in California? Is it going to be like a union for Lyft, a union for Uber, or is it going to be one for both? I have no idea.
I think it'll cover both of them. I think.
Bubba Sue says that keeping the Prop 22 in there so the unions can't fight for more money. Oh, they're going to try though.
Yeah.
They're going to try. And we'll talk about the little Prop 22 thing a little bit later. So,
yeah. And before we move on to our next story, I just want to pause for a moment. This is a very historic moment. John's car just hit 700,000 miles.
I saw that. I was going to do the same thing.
Great minds think alike, my man.
Yeah, I saw it pop. I saw like John posted a YouTube video and I'm like, what? So I didn't click on the video, but
yeah, 700,000 miles. It's original engine, original transmission. It's a Honda Civic. He's put just an amazing amount of miles on that car, and it still runs pretty good.
Yeah, 700,000 miles of 2011. That's a lot of miles for a 2011, though.
Well, yeah, I mean, think how much he drove there. I mean, there for a year or two. He worked every day doing his medical deliveries. He did not take like a day off.
Right, but that's I mean, my Pilot is a 2010 and it's got 275. So just put that in perspective.
Exactly.
How many miles 700 is. So that's amazing.
Yeah, man, that is wow. That's just incredible.
Yeah.
700,000 miles. And what's it been? 14 years?
Yep, 14 years.
Are you doing the math? I am, right.
So is what?
50,000 miles a year.
Yeah, I did that in my head. I didn't even have to use a calculator for that, but I still didn't spurt it out. Spurt it out. That's gross.
So cheers to John and his 700,000 mile Civic.
Yeah, it's amazing. All right, moving on. So you guys know we've tried to build a TikTok account, and I finally had a couple of videos like quote unquote go viral for me. And so I want to play that one. This is about, well, let me just throw this up real quick. This picture. So this is, as you heard, Spark paid out a bunch of money for tipping adjustments related to tips from earlier periods. We'll play the video and then we'll oh damn it, wrong button. And then we'll kind of talk about it. So here we go.
Bro, we're about to get rich. You may have got an email overnight from Spark. Looks like somehow they messed up and there's a tipping adjustment. So you're going to be getting a credit plus interest in your account. So if you're an active driver and you have your account, you can look in there. I ended up getting $117, but I also saw people get $600+. So depending on, how long you've been sparking. I don't know if this is to try to stop a lawsuit coming down, but it does make me think, what is going on with Spark? What have they done? I mean, maybe it's an honest thing, but they're going to be paying out a lot of money, especially someone that Sparks full time. So make sure you check your spam folder or re-download the app if you don't have a one account. They said they're going to send a check in the mail, but this is pretty cool. Tell me how much you got.
Okay, so that video, it got 135,000 plays.
Yeah.
And there were so many comments, right?
Sure.
And it's like a full-time job. It literally, there's so many comments, but the comments were like, I got this.
Yeah.
I got this. So then I started making up shit. So I'll be like, because they say you're supposed to comment on everything so that they get the notification, they go back and it replays or whatever.
Yeah.
So then it was, they'd be like, oh, I got $5.50. I'm like, oh, great, you can buy a coffee. And then I was like, oh, take me out on a date. Someone would get like $40. I'm like, hey, let's go to a movie, So there were so many comments on that.
Yeah.
Anyways, I was pretty excited about that.
Yeah, that's fantastic, man. It's cool to see.
And we literally added like in the last week 200 followers.
Yeah.
Like it just kind of jumped up. So it's been really cool. But anyway, so tell me what your thoughts on this is. I mean, like I said in the TikTok, it seems kind of shady. And $600 was that wasn't the most. I mean, no, they didn't show me receipts, but some people were like, I got $3,000. Some people were like, I've been sparking for 3 years full time and got nothing.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It seems like so many of the other things with these gig companies, it seems random.
Yeah,
for a large part. Because if somebody's been doing it full time for a couple of years and they get nothing, and you got somebody who's been doing it for a year and they got maybe $600 or something, that just doesn't. How does that work? how does that happen?
I started commenting on the ones that said they didn't get it. I'm like, well, just be thankful that you didn't get ripped off. I mean, this is not money that just fall out of the sky.
This is money that was yours. Yeah, that was yours. And they withheld incorrectly. So it's not. Anytime people get a lump sum, they feel like it's Christmas. Regardless of the fact that, hey, this is money you should have had.
I mean, and again, I don't know how much the interest was. I don't think it really. I think it did break it down, but how much of it was interest? But yeah, there were a lot of excited people on that TikTok saying like, "Oh, this couldn't come at a better time," and this is really going to be a blessing, and I love that for them. But just know that the company, I wouldn't say like I want to think that they weren't being intentional about it, because obviously they sent it out. But then I also think, well, maybe someone's been barking up their tree about a lawsuit, and they're like, well, we better figure this shit out and send it back out. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I'm glad. I'm glad it happened. And I'm happy for people that got a nice little tax refund. It felt like, so they'll probably all go out and blow it on hookers and cocaine, but whatever
I mean,
whatever you want to do with your money, that's up to you. So
yes, that is.
All right, Larry, Lyft drivers, the max fare has increased.
Yeah. So it used to be for the longest time until just recently, the max that that we always heard and saw on a Lyft ride was $300. So we were always like, well, we wouldn't take these 6-hour trips or something if we ever got the chance to, because you're not going to get paid more than $300.
Exactly.
But this broke on the I think it was the rideshare guys, one of his channels.
But everybody go check your rate cards when it comes to Lyft right now, because they had changed the caps. So these screenshots are from LA as Sergio's app. The maximum for Lyft regular is now $720. So that is a great bump from the $300 cap.
Sounds like he was having some audio issue too.
So I pulled up my rate card, which I hadn't looked at since we went to upfront pricing, which is weird because it still says per mile. It still says $1.17.
Really?
So, and it used to say upfront. Like I remember checking this after we went to upfront pricing, and it said upfront pricing. But it says $1.17 a mile, but it says the maximum is $720, just like theirs. That's for Lyft regular, and for extra comfort or XL, it's $849.99.
Okay.
That's very specific.
I don't know why they put that limit on. I mean, I know why they put it on, because they wanted, in case people were scamming and charging the card and stuff. But just do what Uber did. Just put a hold on it until y'all figure out, make sure everything's good. Yeah. And then release the money. But there had been a couple of times when I used to do rideshare and I was, offered trips like that. And I'm like, this is $300. You can, no, that's not a thing.
Yeah, but it does crack me up that it's $720 even, and then for XL it's $849.99.
Do not question Lyft.
There's got to be something about $850.
Do not question.
I mean,
Well,
we
it's probably
question them.
it's probably an error, Larry, because it
may
still
be.
says 117 a mile for you.
Yeah, it could be. Yes, $117 a mile, 15 cents a minute.
I think you should do some Lyft rides and then say, hey, you need to pay me what it says on the rate card. I mean, you have the rate card.
There you go.
Unless your app hasn't updated, and although it's got the 720 on it, so
now I'm looking at their website.
Oh, you're on their website?
Yeah, I'm on their website. Yeah.
Oh shit, interesting. I wonder what it says in your app though.
Yeah. Well, I'm streaming TikTok and
yeah.
I can't look at it right now.
Too many phones. You got too many phones
Yep.
going on. Yeah, interesting. Well,
I'll look at it though. I'll look at it and see before we do our Patreon. I'll look at it and see what the rate card on my phone says.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing. I don't know why they did it, but yeah, I think it's a good thing.
But the bad thing is now that they've increased it now, but now nobody, none of us want any long rides because they pay shit.
Well, maybe this is what they're thinking is, oh, this will excite them that they can take it, but it's still the shitty rate.
Maybe this weekend on Saturday, I had 2 offers to go to Nashville to the airport, which used to be $95 at least, and it was $42. That's what they offer each time, and one to Louisville, and it was like $55.
And Louisville's farther than Nashville.
Oh yeah, Louisville's like an hour and 45 minutes.
It was $55.
Yes. I just laughed at them. I mean, I was like, man, I don't guess I'll ever take a long ride if that's what they're doing. But it's so weird. And then we see these ones. I saw another one posted yesterday of this Lyft ride. It was like $530 trip for like a 2-hour trip or something. It's like, man, if it's real, I love it for the drivers.
Oh yeah, I think that was on Uber.
Yeah, I would love to see one of those, and because I would jump on that. But yeah, these ones, it used to be such a thrill to get a long ride, and I used to love them, and now it's like, no way, not driving down there, getting in that traffic, having to deadhead back for that price.
Right. On TikTok, someone commented, making that bread. They said, this is the best podcast ever. So funny all the time. I just joined the Patreon. So apparently this person uses, are you Metal Kick-Ass? It uses different names. So they're on TikTok and making that bread.
Nice.
Yeah. Let us know, how you found the show and, what market you're in. I'll do it live.
Yeah. We appreciate you.
Yeah. So much. All right, moving on. Uber announces, get ready. They're going to get their hands in everything. I know you're going to be excited. Uber announces Channel Tunnel train to compete with Eurostar. So I assuming it's, oh, shit.
What?
Oh, okay. Let me click out of it. It said, because sometimes you read them once and then you go to read them again and
it's like, nope, you can't read anymore.
It let me read it. So
nice.
So this Uber trains, I mean, seriously, they're got their hands in everything. Aims to run 10 high-speed trains from London to Paris using the Channel Tunnel. So me being ignorant, is this an actual tunnel underground? Like
it is.
Subway?
It goes under the ocean.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah.
That is wild. So passengers will be able to book the tickets via the Uber app. Blah, blah, blah. There was something else. So Eurostar has long held the monopoly of cross-channel trains. More companies serving the route could mean reduction in ticket prices. Yeah, obviously. Gemini stressing it will focus on affordability for travelers. Wrote on its website, we believe that unashamed customer service first culture, coupled with great value fares and truly innovative offerings, will help reinvigorate rail travel. But there was let me go down here a minute. God damn it. There was a cut on them. Shit. I need to find me a Chrome extension highlighter because I had one.
I'll send you one.
You got one?
Yeah. I use it all the time for our show.
This is the problem because it stopped working, and every time I try to remember to find one, I'm in the show because there was something Oh yeah, let's see. It says Eurostar has long faced complaints of high prices and regular delays and cancellations. So yeah, send me that when you get a chance.
Will do.
Making the Bread said YouTube is how I found out about the podcast. Nice. I've been listening since the beginning. Shut the front door. Since we started? No way.
That's a long time ago.
That's a long freaking time. So yeah, this is interesting. I think it's cool to talk about this stuff that Uber's trying to get their hands in, and yeah, they'll eventually wreck it like they do everything else as far as whatever they do.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like we talk about. They want to be the one-stop shopping app.
Yeah.
You know, you be able to rent, get a rideshare car or rent a car with Turo or get a bus ticket or a train ticket or rent an air taxi or whatever it is.
I mean, we shit on them all the time, but it is kind of cool feature if you think about it. Like you and I can travel somewhere and just freaking open the app and we can get a ride. We can get a train. We can get whatever. And we don't have to really like it. It's nice for people that don't travel, that are traveling.
Yeah. And I've talked to businessmen before, and I specifically remember talking to this one guy who was here. He was from India, and he did a lot of traveling around the world. And he's like, I love the Uber app. He's like, it doesn't matter where I go. It's the same app.
Yeah,
I use the same app. I don't have to worry about it. I can go here. I can go to Europe. I can go back home to India, wherever I'm at, and I just use the one app. He's like, I love it.
Yeah, I think that's great because even I've done a little traveling in Mexico, not vacation Mexico. And like the people I was with, they're like, hey, make sure you negotiate with them before you get in the car. You know what I mean? Because they'll, I don't know the language and, they try to screw you over, they said. So just be careful. But like, yeah, the app, it does all the conversion for you. Like everything's right there. You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
So I got to give them props for that. I mean, that is nice.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah. We do talk crap about them a lot, but they do come up with some big plans,
Yeah, for sure. Moving forward, I just want to talk a little bit about Prop 22. Larry, here is this picture for you. Oh, that's a big picture.
Okay, yeah, because the Reddit article that we had in here,
they took it down.
Removed. They took it down.
But this is a screenshot of the Spark of what they got.
Right, their adjustments.
But then look at, so there's what, 680 total for the interest and tip adjustment. And then they got 1750 basically for the Prop 22. I'm like,
that's what is that for a week?
No. Because remember, this is
a month.
No. This is the adjustment for what they did. So this person may have worked for 3 years.
Oh yeah. Gotcha.
So it's not a paycheck for a week. This is just the payout.
Their adjustment payout.
Yeah.
But still, that's yeah.
Well, again, that I just want to kind of talk about the Prop 22. Like everyone's bitching in California that they got it so bad and they want unions. And this is going back to the union chat. Like that's why I was like, hey, is Prop 22 going to be affected by this? Are they? But I mean, they get so much money extra. I mean, they make more on their Prop 22 than they typically do in their app.
Yeah.
And I'm not over here crying that I think it's unfair. I'm not saying it's unfair.
Right.
I'm just saying you guys better shut the fuck up and just take what you got. Like I know the cost of living is more there, but like I think Prop 22, I mean, I don't think it's really affected. I didn't interview anybody, but I haven't seen people complaining about, that it's affected their ability to get on the app. And I'm sure it's more saturated. I would almost guarantee you that they're going to pay a lot more. But I mean, I don't know. For me, it's like, I would take Prop 22 over anything else. Like,
yeah, I would have to, I'd have to look back over it again. We discussed it ad nauseum there for a while when it was hot and heavy. And then I think I was like, I can't think about this anymore. And I flushed it out of my brain. I'd have to review it again to look at the pros and cons of it. But yeah, I mean, you don't, and maybe I'm just not looking in the right places, but I don't see a lot of people either complaining about it or,
yeah, I mean, I for sure online and Reddit a lot. And, no one really says, oh, we hate it. Like, I don't see anything like that. It's more like, oh, thank God the the Prop 22 help came in because I was, I needed to pay a bill or whatever. And obviously that money is supposed to be for you to buy health benefits and stuff like that. But I don't know. I would be more on the Prop 22 than a union any day. I don't want to have to fuck with other people in organization. You know what I mean? Because that's the point of it, right? You all got to come together, and then you got, and we talked about, as much as I'm pro union, there's a lot of shitty unions out there because they have terrible representation and they don't do what they're supposed to.
I mean, they're like anything else. It's a tool. They can be good or they can be bad. It all depends on who's running it and what their true motives are, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and if the leaders are motivated to do well for the workers. So all right, here we go. Waymo in the news. Can I tell you something? Just on a production level, before the show, I was looking for. No, I made that clip, but I was looking online for clip of the week. Like I searched like YouTube. I did ChatGPT, like, give me some audio that someone says clip of the week, and I'll like mess with it. Couldn't find it.
Really?
Google didn't like. I don't know if I don't know if I'd asked like in an improper way, and I tried to rephrase it, but no, there was no one just saying like I have even a what is it called? It's called My Instance. It's like a soundboard that people can like,
right.
I mean, like that.
Yeah.
Like that. Like there's all like little buttons. And I even searched in there and like there was no audio for clip of the week. So anyways,
that's wild.
I have to create mine again. But anyways, Waymo, we always talk about them crashing and stuff. And here's I believe this is a 10-second video of a Waymo car that hit a bus. Oh, there's no audio. So this says a Waymo crashes into bus in San Francisco, and it's a good crunch. There's a cop there. So yeah, it's real short there, but are you trying to find clip of the week? Are you?
Yeah. I'm looking.
Bubba Sue, Waymo starting in Denver and Seattle. Yeah. I chuckled at that because they said this is the first of the what did they say, the winter weather states. I'm like, Seattle and winter weather? I'm like, I think it just fucking rains every day. I don't think they get a lot of snow. Now, Denver, on the other hand.
Yeah.
It can snow 3 feet and it all melt by the next day. It's wild in Denver. But so yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things, I mean, accidents are gonna happen, and I don't even know if it's that Waymo's fault. There's not a lot of information around. It could be the bus driver's fault. I would, if I was a betting man, which I am, I would bet that bus driver fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, they always, the big deal is that it's a Waymo wreck, but yeah, you don't know if whose fault it is. It could have been the bus driver, just pulled right in front of him or did something stupid. Yeah,
for sure. So, Denver and Seattle. And I think Bubba Sue, I swear to God, I mean, I look at so much shit, but I swear somebody said they saw one in Jersey, a Waymo car in New Jersey.
Oh, really?
I mean, they're pushing towards New York, so it doesn't. I mean, yeah, that's what they really should do. They should work on New Jersey and then get it all down. And then look at the state right next to you is, I think, New Jersey's next to you.
It is. It's right across the river from New York.
Yeah, right across the river. Yeah, because they say park in Jersey and take the ferry over to the city or whatever. They're going to be like, oh, we're great in Jersey now. Can we come to New York, please? I think that's going to be a nightmare. But
yeah, I mean, they're testing there supposedly.
In New York?
Yeah.
I thought
are they just got permission to?
Oh, really? I thought
they're mapping.
Yeah,
they're mapping. Yeah.
Okay. So
they're not having passengers and they're not doing the autonomous, but they're mapping and, soon to be testing, I think.
Okay. Cause do you remember a couple of weeks ago, we talked about it and they weren't even that far. I mean, from what the article said, and we were both like, oh God, it's going to be years. And then now they're mapping. So maybe not.
Yeah, maybe.
Can you imagine being, oh God. Have you ever driven in New York?
I have driven in New York.
I haven't.
Me and my son and daughter were up there visiting my in-laws at the time, and for like 3 days we would drive from their house into the city, and it costs so much. It's probably like $60 just to get the tolls and everything to get in there.
Really?
And you got to pay another, whatever to park all day. That's another, mortgage on your house just to
Right.
park for somewhere all day. And you know, I'm okay in, you know, Nashville traffic, Chicago and stuff like that, but man, New York's just they're, you know, they're a different breed up there.
Yeah.
You'll have 6 lanes of traffic. There'll be like one car length open over here, and this taxi dude will cut across 6 lanes of traffic to move up 1 car length and laying on the horn the whole time. You're like, dude, traffic's backed up for 10 blocks. Ain't nobody moving. What are you blowing your damn horn for?
I think that's it. Chicago does the horn blowing too. I think
Yeah.
that's what they do.
That's how they
Honestly,
take out their aggression, I guess.
yeah, if you have a car in New York City downtown, I would bet you don't care about it because you know they're rubbing and racing. They're just scraping off each other, and no one gives a shit unless it's like a bad wreck or something. But God, that sound Bubba Sue says is terrifying. Like, yeah,
it'll drive you to drink. Yeah, it will drive you to drink.
Bubba Sue's a horn blower. I am at a green light, and Megan gets so mad at me. I'm talking. I wait 1,000 and 1,000, and then I blow. And she's like, "Oh, it just turned green." I'm like, "Hell no! Get off your freaking phone and move." You know what I mean? I ain't got time to freaking deal with you because you're on your phone. That's what you're doing. You're looking down. I can see once I honk, your head pops up, and you look at the light. Oh my God! And there's a short light going back to the bus barn when I come from my elementary route. And if one person is laggy, I ain't getting through. It's like 3 cars. Like when I'm on the line on that bus and there's buses behind me, it hits green. I mean, I am in the gas. I'm always looking left so I don't get hit and right, but I am in that gas.
Yeah.
And I'll blow the horn in the bus. I don't give a shit. If you're on your phone, I'm gonna beep at you so I can get home.
Yeah.
Bastard.
Yeah. I had somebody do something stupid the other day. I had a passenger with me, and I'm not late on my horn.
Yeah, I always do that. I'm like, oh, sorry about that. That guy was being a jerk. Or sometimes the kids even I'll be like honking. I'm an idiot. Yeah. They're like, Mr. Jason, don't say that. I'm like, well, hey, they deserved it. And they're like, okay.
They earned it.
They earned it. All right, moving forward, Octopus tablet. You need this. You want this. You all love it. If you don't have it, what are you doing? If you're a rideshare driver, you can play, or you can't play trivia. Passengers can play trivia. They have games, all this fun stuff. They can win gift cards. It's basically an entertainment device for your your passengers.
Yeah, and so I wanted to tell you, I got the Octopus newsletter this morning or yesterday, and they said that they're trying to get you to link it to your Uber account. Well, it says now that even when it's linked to your Uber account, it shows games. I don't know if it's the same games or different games. So I relinked mine, and I'm gonna try it tomorrow night and see what happens.
Okay. Yeah, I don't get the newsletters anymore because I don't have it. I get a referral what I did for the month, but I don't get the newsletters anymore.
Yeah.
Which you think it would be odd. They should send. Maybe I didn't. It takes a lot of browbeating on me from emails before I unsubscribe.
Yeah, you wouldn't have unsubscribed.
Yeah, so I'm like, I mean, that's marketing 101. Send the emails because they might be like, hey, that's right. I'm going to start rideshare or I'm going to start driving again.
Yeah.
Odd.
Yeah. It is a little strange.
Yeah, so check it out. Link is in the description. Free tablet, free holder, free charger, whole 9 yards to make up to $100 a month. So, Larry, we got. Speaking of games, what a great! I did not.
What a segue!
I did not,
dude. Take all the credit. Take the credit, man. Just take it and act like you playing this. You were rearranging and changing things.
Oh yeah, I spent hours doing this.
Exactly. So yeah, so there's a company called GigU, which makes an app that will help you cherry pick your rides. And I think their app is called Cherry Picker, but they have also created an Uber game called Cherry Picker, and basically you're in the game, you're set up as a rideshare driver, and you have to make decisions on different things, just like you do when you're actually driving. You get about it will pop up. It will pop up, an offer, and you have like 5 to 8 seconds to decide if this ride's worth it. And you can interact with passengers different way. Like somebody will text you when you pull up, and they're like, "Hey, I'll be right out," and you can leave, or you can wait, or you can send them a text that says, "Hurry up, get out here," or when they come, they say, "Oh, I'm sorry." You can be nice to them. You cannot say anything. It's got a lot of different variables in it. And you have a goal of making, I think it's $200 a day or something like that. So yeah, it says each game session puts players through puts them through an actual cognitive load that faces gig drivers, with only 5 to 8 seconds to evaluate distance, payout, traffic patterns, and their return trip potential, while simultaneously navigating traffic and ensuring everyone's safety. The countdown timer recreates the psychological pressure that most digital platforms use to drive rapid acceptance rates. Says most people think that gig work is just driving and that anybody can do it.
Right.
But it's actually a high-speed business decision-making under algorithmic pressure. And our game reveals why drivers who seem picky are being financially responsible. They're protecting their income, their time, and everybody's safety. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Is this a browser based then? Must be.
Yeah, I think you can play it within their app, but it also, you can play it. I have it pulled up over here. It took me a while to find it because in the article I read, it said to go just to their website, and I could never find it on their website. And then you find out it's their website's like gigu.app. You have to go to cherrypicking.gigu.app/game. So, yeah, I finally found it. So I was playing another game. I don't think it's the same one because I wanted to play it before the article. So I played it for a little bit, but I think the one I was playing was maybe a different one. So I'm going to play this one after we get done tonight.
Yeah, I'll have you send me that link so then I can share it when I upload the podcast. If people,
I will do it. I will send it to you.
I mean,
as we speak.
All right, I think we should talk to them. I know. I think maybe Steve has talked to them. I know I've been seeing them around a little bit. So it's obviously I'm pretty loyal to Gary's apps. I currently don't use any Gary's apps. I don't do enough of rideshare or food delivery because I'm focusing more on Flex and Walmart Spark. I mean, if you could come up with a Walmart Spark one, I would love that shit. But I mean, I'd like to try this guy's out.
Yeah, it'd be fun. So the people who created this company and this game are from Brazil, which they said supposedly it's the biggest rideshare market in the Americas. Rio is where they're from. So it says, we didn't just build a game. It said our core goal is to build people's empathy and understanding of what a gig driver's experience is. After years of eating meals and sharing stories with drivers in Rio, in the early days, we understood the biggest challenge isn't traffic or navigation. It's making hundreds of high pressure business decisions per day with incomplete information. And that sums it up right there.
Yeah.
That's what we do. Cause you get people where you're like, oh man, it's Uber driving. You're just driving around. It's easy money, man. It's easy.
Yeah.
And people think that's what it is, but there's more to it beyond that. You have to know your market, and you have to, especially now with the upfront pricing, you're making these decisions. And I'm going to have to time Ubers. I don't think they give you even 8 seconds anymore. I think it's like 5, man. It seems like it's really quick.
Damn,
man.
You should time it. Cause
I'm going to, when I go out tomorrow night, I'm going to time it and see.
Why do they give so long on food and not on a ride?
I don't know, because food gives you like
it's an eternity.
A lot of times you're like, I'm gonna have to click this to decline it, so it'll stop. I would think so. Anyway, but it is, and you're making with especially with upfront pricing now, and some, a lot of times you're doing this when you already have a passenger, so you're trying to drive and not be weaving while you're trying to look at this and figure out, is this ride worth it, and be safe at the same time.
Yeah, it becomes a safety issue.
It does. It really does. So yeah, any of those apps that can auto accept things or things like that for you.
Don't do Maestro though if you're gonna do it. That guy's a dick.
Yeah.
Anyways. I hold a grudge. All right, let's skip to because I have a funny thing I want to do.
Okay.
We'll do the other two on the Patreon, which is at 8:10 p.m. So this is a article about a driver that, sorry, I'm gonna make sure this is muted. I already muted it like a good guy. 2 men save Uber driver from sinking car after one Uber driver experienced a life-threatening moment last weekend. After heavy rainfall, 2 bystanders stepped in to save him. He said he crawled along, and all of a sudden, the front of my car went into the ocean, like going off the side of a table. It took seconds before they started to get in the water, the Uber driver said. Gusty said with the rain coming down and lack of signage and lights, he had no idea he was driving straight into the marina with a severe drop-off.
Make a right turn.
Wait. No. It means bear right.
No,
up there.
It said right. It said take a right.
No, look. It means go up to the right, bear right, over the bridge, and hook up with 307.
Make a right
Maybe it's
turn.
a shortcut, Dwight. It said go to the right.
It can't mean that. There's a lake there.
I think it knows where it is going.
This is
The machine knows.
This is the lake.
Stop yelling at me.
No, it's
Stop
not
yelling.
There's no road here.
Of course, that's the first thing I thought about when we came across this story as well.
Exactly. Well, I was doing my homework today, reading through them all, and I was like, oh, I got to find that clip on YouTube. And that guy cut it up just perfect. So yeah, this guy wasn't paying attention. Obviously, granted, there was some rain going on, but yeah, apparently some people jumped in and pulled him out. I mean, you don't got a lot of time when that happens. What do they say when you when stuff like that happens? Like if you do you say open your window right away? Like
yeah, you have to
because they're going under.
Because once the pressure builds up, you're not gonna be able to open your door.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, I don't know if I would hope I would think about that if that happened, because you got like, I don't know, 20 seconds, maybe 30 seconds, depending on the body of water, what kind of vehicle you drive. So
that would be scary. That would be
so
scary.
He's okay, but I had to play the Office clip.
Of course,
I freaking love The Office.
Oh, did you know the paper, the next,
yes,
made by the same companies out this, I think it's this week or next week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it's made by what's his name?
Greg
Daniels.
Yeah, and Oscar is actually going to be in. The guy who played Oscar is in this one too.
Okay.
Yeah. So
is it the same? What's the?
It's a newspaper. It's a newspaper that's fighting to keep from going under.
Oh God!
So Oscar's there. He got hired as their accountant after I guess he left the paper company.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my God, that's gonna be good because they're like struggling to survive in a digital world. All the hijinks that is gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean it's hard to have lightning strike twice with sequels and stuff like that, but hopefully it'll be
well with a sequel. You have other people, you have the people that were in it, and it sounds like if it's just Oscars in it, I'm sure there'll be some cameos for sure.
I wouldn't doubt that.
Yeah, that would be.
I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Yeah, I didn't even I heard about it, but I didn't really investigate. So
yeah, it's called The Paper.
All right, cool. All right, we're wrapping up 8:10 p.m. today. What's his name? Metal Kick-Ass. You can join the Patreon for the live stream at 8:10 p.m.
Yep.
And
please do.
If you're listening right now, I know it's a little clunky. You go on the Patreon app. Don't watch it in there. Click the little YouTube icon, and it'll bring you into YouTube, and then you can comment in there. So, and then Larry, real quick, anything going on this weekend?
Let me think. This weekend, I'll do gig work tomorrow night. Yeah, Thursday, and then, I don't think we have any plans except watching football. First day of football, watching my Bucks. Yes.
Yeah, I am doing Whitecaps all weeks. Last week of baseball.
Oh,
well,
speaking of that, we are going to watch our team, the Bowling Green Hot Rods, Friday night because our work, they have like once a year they'll buy tickets for everybody and we get free hamburgers and hot dogs and stuff. And they had it earlier, but it got rained out, so we're going to that Friday night. So it's the first time I'll have gone probably in 2 years.
Yeah, that'll be fun. So last week of baseball, and then next week playoffs. We have one game for sure at home on Thursday.
Okay.
Next week, and then we'll see. We are dominating this year. So
nice.
We won the first before the All-Star break. We won after the All-Star break.
Okay.
So I foresee a title. Hopefully.
Cleaning house.
Yeah, for sure. Making the Bread says the NFL has a game on YouTube Friday. Yeah, I saw there was the Chiefs play Friday night.
The Chiefs play Friday, yes.
Okay,
yeah, they're just, it's so weird to have football on Fridays now, and there's just any day of the week you might have football.
I don't hate it though.
No,
I
I'm
don't
not
hate
saying
it.
I'm all for football, and it spreads it out more, so you're not trying to watch 2 games that you want to watch at the same time.
Yeah, right. So, all right. Well, I will not be doing any gig work, but I will see you guys next week, Wednesday. And as always, don't put up with anyone's bullshit.
And we'll see you on the road.
Peace out.